It is now time to color in these girls, and I am just going to use colored pencils. I just have a box of regular colored pencils, and let's start. I think the first thing I'm going to do with this one is I am going to give her more hairlines. So when you do that, put in a part line right there. So now I'm just going to draw lines, and you follow the curve. Her bun is round or oval, so you want to follow those curves. That looks cute. She has a messy bun. So now I want to add a little color to her face. I'm not pressing hard, giving her some lip color. I feel like I'm in kindergarten. Maybe give her a little bit of a blue eye. And how about some neutral eyeshadow? And I'm going to do some shading very, very lightly with my colored pencil. So light, just so light. And a little bit of shading on the side of her nose. And just a little hint of blush. Okay, what should I do with her hair? I am going to give her gray hair. And she is done. But I do want to add some color to the background. And I am just going to go in a sort of a slanted. If you put your fingernail down, it can stop you from going where you don't want to go. So I just want to add some color to the background, making sure I go in the same direction. She is very, very cute. One down, another to go. I always have a scrap paper over here so I can see what the color is really going to look like. So I am going to give her darker skin. Come down there. I think I'll just go darker, right like that, so it's like shading. I am going to give her some light gray hair, and then add some black, following the lines of her hair. A little bit of eyeshadow, and just go with the pink. And she is done. She needs eye color. I'll give her some green eyes, just ever so light. And she is done. I need a background. The other one was pink. I want a light green. And she is done. So I am going to finish all of the faces, and then I'll come back and show you. This is how far I've gotten, and I colored all their faces, their hair. They look really cute, but I think I have a favorite. I think I like her the best. Just do. They're all cute, but I'm happiest with her. So now I need to ponder again. I have all kinds of things going through my head, so let's see where I go next. I have decided what I'm going to do next, and what I'm doing is I'm just going through my craft supplies that I have and trying to just use up stuff. So I am going to, and I like tedious. That's all there is to it. What I'm going to do is I am going to triple matte these girls. By nature, I don't know. I am a scrapper. So I am going to show you. I have decided my next step. I am going to mat these. So I have a black, a pink, and then a black and white. And that is what I'm going to do. And in order to mat these, I am going to use something called Perfect Layers. I have had these forever. It is the absolute most best, is that right? Most best thing to use when you want to cut out mats. And it does take practice. I've had these for many, many years. And let's do it. When you're using the Perfect Layers, you need to have a cutting mat. Something that you can use a knife on. Okay, so this is what I have decided. Now the Perfect Layers, it's like a ruler, but not really. It's plastic and it has these little grooves on them. So this has 4 different sizes to mat with. And these are little mini ones, and this has also 4 different matting thicknesses. So I have 1/16 of an inch, a 1/2 inch, 5/16, and 3/16. They all have different widths, if you want to call them that. So take what you want to mat, and I use an ATG gun, and I just lay down some tape, and I am going to put that there. Now I need to have some working space. The first cut I'm going to do on all of them is the 1/16. So that catches that. It catches it. Take your knife and cut. You always need to put in a new blade in here. This might need to be changed. Let me try another. No, it's going smooth. If a blade is not new, it will tug. So, can you see how thin that is? That is exactly what I want. So, I am going to do all of them with that 1/16 of an inch mat. So, I will take all the girls and do the same thing, a 1/16 of an inch. I may decide the next layer to be a little wider, but I'm not sure yet. I got these matted, but I am not going to be able to do a third matting because I need some room up here for a title. So I am going to come as close as I can to the edge over here and bring those down so I can have a title. I could put a thin strip of this right across there to sort of break it up. Maybe I will do that. I would have to do that now and figure it out mathematically where to place it. So let me do my math and I'll be back. I did my math, and if you can see the pencil lines over here, you're just going to have to figure that part out yourself. Alright, so I put a little bit of sticky stuff just on the bottom so I could place them where they need to be. And I can see, even if something is off a minute, it just bothers me. That looks better. So I put a little bit of tape runner on the bottom just to get these stable. And now, best way to do this is like this. Slide it. I'm going to pull that so it just touches the edge, because it'd be hard to cut that. I just use whatever glue I have on hand, and right now it's Elmer's. Get my Q-tip. If you can find Q-tips that have these points, on them. They're excellent. All right, a little bit of glue. Lift that up. I'm just going to put glue on the back of it. Press it down into place. And then just a little bit of glue right here. And wipe it and cut it. All right. I didn't put any glue in the middle because that end is glued and this end is glued. So now up here, I want to write girlfriends. Let me figure that out. I did this part off camera because I had to practice my penmanship, as you can see here. And then I had to get really tiny on my handwriting so that things would fit. So I named Pam, Ruby, Patricia, Anna, Elsie, and Casey. I think I'm going to give them some necklaces. I think they could use something. Yeah. And I will do that before I glue on their names. My girlfriends page is all done. So I have Girlfriends Forever on top, and I gave everyone a name. I gave everyone a necklace with some bling. And at the last possible moment, I gave everyone a crown. So I just used things that I have in my stash, and I am very happy. Very, very happy with this. The white pen that I used a jelly roll. White pens are tough. I have quite a few white pens. Most of them I end up throwing away. This is very, very cute. You should always sign your work. I tried over here, but this is too slippery. It wouldn't take. I think I'm going to do it right here, really, really tiny. So I did it right over here, really tiny letters. And I put 92003 because I didn't do it in one day. I did it in a few. So these stamps are a lot of fun. They're from Temu, like you already know. And that's that. So you take care. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe if you haven't, and share. Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.